So welcome back everybody to another episode of Sunday Signature Showdown here on Back to the Cardboard. My name is Shannon. I'm going to be your host for this great series. I think it's great anyway. I'm having a blast doing it. And today, just like always, we've started off this series with the vintage card of the day. And today we're looking at a 1940 Cincinnati Reds team issue, none other than the Big Snoz, Ernie Lombardi. You see him here in all his glory, and you see why they call him the Big Snoz. What a prominent proboscis he's got there. Say that 5 times fast. Sweet looking card, well centered. Got a little paper loss there, just a little bit on the right. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera. But man, what a sweet looking smile on his face. What a great looking card. One of the greatest catchers, second greatest catcher, in my opinion, that the Cincinnati Reds have ever had. And that is Ernie Lombardi. So now let's move on to last week's Sunday Signature Showdown winner. So last week we had two really great players. Both were featured on the Fleer Greats of the Game, and they were on-card autos. One was Tony Oliva, the great Hall of Famer, and the other was Fernando Mania himself, Fernando Valenzuela. And it wasn't even close. With 8 votes to 3, the winner was, drum roll please, Tony Oliva. Yes, that's right. Tony Oliva takes it. Wasn't even close. Great looking card. Thank you all who voted for that. What a fun battle that was. Now, let's move on to this week's Sunday Signature Showdown and see who's going up against each other this week. So this week's showcase, we're pitting one of the young gun speedsters against the wily veteran of the game and the greatest speedster of all time in baseball, no questions about it. First off, we got a 2023 flawless rookie dual patch signature autograph, number 25, of none other than Elly de la Cruz, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy tore it up the first half of the season this year and then just slumped out, just horrendously. Some say it was because he was battling hip problems, leg problems, knee problems, whatever the case may be. But man, this guy's future is so bright. And he is just unpredictable on the base pass. Base pass, say that 5 times fast. But anyway, that's our first contestant on this week's autograph showdown. Now let's move in and see who Elly de la Cruz is going up against. So Elly's competition this week is none other than the man of steel himself. Yes, that's right, Rickey Henderson. You're looking at a 2022 flawless, number 10. Rickey's signature there encapsulated in the gold foil with his back turned as he was going to shag a fly ball. Great looking card, no doubt. So let's put these things side by side and let's make a decision who has the better autograph on this week's Sunday Signature Showdown. So here's these cards side by side. What beautiful signatures. Elly's is an E with a little scribble. Rickey's signature is definitely more prominent and more recognizable. And as always, you want to kind of base your decisions on player significance. The value and appeal of the autograph, and it comes down to who signed it. You got the greatest on the left and the up-and-coming budding superstar on the right. Of course, the one on the left is a Hall of Famer. The one on the right, in this case, is a rookie card with star potential. And, you know, you've got the Yankee Oakland fan base there on the left. You've got the Cincinnati fan base on the right. And then you look at the signature quality. Clean, bold, and centered signature. In this case, they're both centered. And as far as signatures go, I guess they're both fairly bold. Elly's is a little more of a scribble. Way better than a sticker, for sure. Don't see any smudges, no fading. Kind of a rushed look on Elly's, but that doesn't really hurt the eye appeal. That's how he signs all his cards. And then you want to look at the card design. In my opinion, Elly's card design with the R in the background, although that is a single patch, just divided, so they call it a dual patch autograph. To me, it has a better overall look, and that does matter. That does matter. Now, it does to me anyway. It might not to you. And like I've said in the past, if you're voting because Henderson's a Hall of Famer, that's awesome. That is your right. And that's what I want you guys to do. Or if you're voting because you like red and you like patch cards and RPAs, the one on the right is definitely the one for you. But both these cards have sharp corners, pretty strong centering, really no surface damage, and a well-designed layout. Both of these have that. So both of these autographs are showcased on beautiful cards. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Put your vote down below and let me know who is this week's winner. Round 2, this is round 2. Round 1 is complete. So round 2, let me know who is this week's winner of Sunday Signature Showdown. Until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, collect what you love what you collect. And like I always say, keep swinging for the fences. Until next time, guys. Peace. Bye.